Hello and welcome to a workday workout. It's day 13 of MP Strong 365. So, you've just been in a chair or you're all janky feeling. Let's start with spreading the body out like an inchworm. So, in our inchworms, you can bend the knees as much as you need to get your hands down to the floor. So, we will flatten out the palms, press the belly button into the spine. Let's start with one sweep overhead. Big breath in. And big breath out. And we'll walk it down, all the way down, all the way out, all the way out. Try to keep the weight in the balls of your feet as much as you can as you walk past your head until you feel tension in the core, which I do. And then we walk it back and bend the knees and keep the butt low and sweep your arms up overhead. Repeat. Come on down. Just get your breath going. Keep weight in your legs as much as you can. That'll cue on the core. The natural tension that occurs when you reach for something, when you're standing up, this is the equivalent of that on the floor. I'm reaching my hand out. I can't get that last little hand out there, and I'm going to try to keep my butt low as I come back. A little bit of ankle flexibility there as well. Walk it out. One more. Okay, walk it back. We got 2 more inchworms. This is a very commonly seen exercise in something like a CrossFit warm-up to get core readiness for those big heavy lifts. We are going to load on our last one. We're going to stay down in this inchworm position. My butt's not all that low, but we're just going to go with it. And we will stay in a push-up position. Great. So now all we're going to do is pike up, so hips come to the sky. Pike up sort of in a down dog position. You'll feel your shoulder blade stretch, maybe your shoulder stretch a little bit. Stay on the balls of your feet. I'm going to walk my feet in a little bit. So walk your feet in, maybe bend your knees. Yep, and just imagine those shin bones as pushing backwards. Good. And then we're going to slide the head forward so it's over the top of the hands and repeat this motion. So we slide forward and come back to your pike. Slide forward. Trying to keep the shoulders dragging away from the ears. You'll feel your hips maybe becoming a little bit more stable in this position as all 10 toes and the balls of your feet are grounding down. Dragging the shoulders away from the ears as you pike. Good. 3 more times. Squeeze the glutes a little bit and flatten out the hip flexors. Last pike. Good. Take a knee or both knees for 5 seconds. Shrug your shoulders, kissing towards the floor. Little push up on the knees from a tabletop. Great. And then we're going to come back up into that pike position. Keep your knees bent and take your right hand across to tap the left toes. Repeat other side, alternating sides. You're doing a pike, but you're pressurizing into one arm, keeping your hips square. This is a relatively mild to moderate ab exercise. It's only if you're comfortable being in this push-up position, and it's great for shoulder stability as well. Keep your breath, breathe in through the nose if you can, and out through the nose if you can. Good, hold push-up position. All right, now you're going to turn and face one side. I am going to stack my feet, turn into a side plank, sweep the arm up, and then turn into the other side plank. You can stagger or stack your feet depending on your level today. So I'm going to flip my foot to a stagger instead of a stack for this one, just to demonstrate the differences. Okay, so ideally you would stack the feet, flip them, stack them, release a hand. You can also do this on your forearms or on your knees. This is the full expression of the pose, as they say in yoga. I'm going for the gusto, right? It's like not super clean, but my cleanliness comes from my stack being direct top to bottom on the feet, smushed together with the inner thighs and the legs, and then dragging the shoulder blades together. So take enough time in your side plank. Heck, you can take as much time as you need in each side plank to drag your hips forward, kind of take a look down at your feet, poke your shoulder back up into its socket, and then switch sides. Let's go 5, 4, 3. I'm going to seek to drag my hips forward to be in alignment, and this left side is a little bit harder than the right. Just identifying the differences, one side versus the other. Whee! Almost overdid that once. I'm going to drag the hips forward. Good. Belly button into the spine. One more time. Big sweep up. That's good. Come onto your knees. We're not there for long. We're going to come into a hovering knees tabletop. I'm taking a couple other kisses to the floor here through the butt of the palms to drag the shoulders away from the ears and keep those shoulder blades drawn together. Yep, we are good. I have my little cheat sheet on the wall there. And so all I'm going to do is hover the kneecap. So all 10 toes are on the floor, hands are on the floor, hover your knees. Just keep your knees hovering. You'll feel this pretty instantaneously in the core. This is a great way to do planks with knee tap downs. So tap the knees down, bend the elbows, about like noticeably bend them, then lift the knees up. Tap them down, lift them up, tap them down. Keep the elbows bent. If you can't do this, go on your forearms. Keep your arms bent, hover the knees. 1 Mississippi down, tap. 1 Mississippi down, up, down, up, down, up. Brace into the lower body as much as possible. Keep your knees directly underneath your hips. Keep the elbows bent. Drag the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe slide your elbows closer to your body. You're creating your own tension here. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Flip over onto your back. We're going to do a leg raise with a sort of bridge as well. So just start by stretching out both legs and stretching out both arms. Just get long and tall. This is like, 5 hours into the claw of the mouse and the keyboard. So I'm just going to take a moment to really agree, what is the word? Egregious stretching. And then press the lower spine down into the floor. Great. Sweep your hands down by your sides. And I'm in get a work outfit. So I'm going to readjust the outfit here. Come into a 1 centimeter bridge. Okay. Extend your right leg straight out. Yep. Your weight is mostly in your left glute. Roll the tailbone up towards you so the hip bones in the front kind of poke up and in towards your bottom ribs. Keep your hands on the floor as much as you need to. You don't need to. You can keep them up here if you want less support. I'm going to keep them down for now. And I'm going to lift that right leg straight up and down. I'm in my 1 centimeter bridge on my left side. I'm dragging weight into my left heel as I just let my right leg move smoothly down and up. Great. Now that I've got the gist of it, muscles are on. Pushing up into that left glute a little bit more. I'm going to raise the hands up. Good. Raise the hands up and just hold a fake ball at chest level. I'm going to relax my head and shoulders. Drag the shoulders down into the floor. Meanwhile, the leg movement is mindless, right? So it's easy to get bored if you don't have another point of focus. Keep everything else solid. Squeeze from the left glute 2 more times. And relax that. We're going to intermission with a butterfly crunch. Take your legs apart, knees apart in a butterfly position, and your heels stay pressed together. Heels must stay pressed together. That's the only requirement. Press your heels together. Press them together again. Lifting up from the sternum, we're crunching. Just the sternum. The head is the last to leave. The more you push your heels, the more you feel the benefit. Press those heels. Good. Press them, press them. Good. Keep going. There's never too hard a press you can have. The harder you press on your heels, the more you'll feel this in the outside of the hips and the obliques. Good. In 3, we're going to take them side to side with your arms down by your sides. Sweep your arms down by your sides. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Tuck your chin to your chest and come side to side like you're reaching towards a knee-high sock. You're going to tap the outside of either calf. I'm going to cut my whole foot together. Toes and heels are touching, and speed them up for 12, 11. Chin stays tucked to the chest. Good. 8, 7, 6. Keep reaching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, other side on the single leg bridge with the leg extension. Ooh, I'm already getting a little hamstring release here. That's good. So we're going to come into a bridge on the both legs first, 1 centimeter away from the floor. On the right, extend your left leg. Find that right glute to keep you into the floor. I feel around my back sometimes, just like be real with how tight it is and how much it's doing my lifting. And then just try to stamp that right heel down as much as you can. And you'll lift the left leg up and down. And just keep stamping down on the bottom heel. Good. I've got my arms down kind of by my sides. Like I don't really need them at this point because my muscles are turned on enough. I can focus on gaining and maintaining length through the stomach. And when you breathe in, make your middle stomach big and then very small when you exhale. Like you're sucking a cup in and then on the way out. Good. Stamp your right heel down. Raise your arms up at chest level. 3 more times. Yep, this cures dumb brain, afternoon dumb brain. 1 more time. Good stuff on that. Give yourself a little hug, knees to chest. I'm going to take my knees out nice and wide. Little faux happy baby. Yay! Kicking around the floor and extending, just getting some looseness through those knee joints, ankle joints. All right, and we're going to bring it up to standing, if we can get there. And we're going to go 2 sets of the following 3 movements. I always get really greedy when I do these things meaning workouts, because I always want to do more. So the first thing we're going to do is a squat thrust. You don't have to use any weight at all, but you can use 100 pounds, 200 pounds. I got 15 pounds. So we're going to do this squat thrust because it's more about the emphasis on the syllable. As long as I'm driving my kneecaps back and my hips coming forwards as I thrust this weight up, then I'm in business, okay? I can then proceed to add load. So I'm going to lower the weight down, okay? It's going to be a swinging motion. Lower it down just where your kneecaps are, or not quite, right? Just maybe like lower middle thigh, okay? Just do that a couple times just to get your placement. We want to kind of drop into that slight knee bend. And we're going to swing the weight up from here slightly through the legs. So you just get started and it'll come eventually because you're going to do a lot of repetitions, because it's not like 6 or 8, because it takes a second for the right muscles to start to cue on. That weight is a part of you. Okay, just consider it a part of your back or a part of your trunk. It's a part of your arms. So your arms are not swinging. Your hips are moving. Now I'm going to try to squeeze the kneecaps back a little bit to drag my hips forwards. Drag the hips forwards. Drag the hips forwards. That's all we're doing. Good. If you have a heavy weight, obviously you would take a little rest. Kettlebell swings can be extremely heavy, or kettlebell squat thrusts. There are ways to progress this exercise, but we are going for endurance and heat and blood in the hip flexors. Good. Yes, other muscles are totally involved. We just want to focus on driving those hip flexors forward, getting a little bit taller, pushing down through the feet. As you come up, swing the weight up to chest level for 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to do many fewer reps on the next set. Squat curl is next. Doing 15s. It's maybe I'm out of shape, but it's like hard to talk and do this. Okay, so we're gonna do a squat and then a bicep curl. This is a together movement. It's gonna be 3 moves. So we squat down to the knees, just like we just did with the thrust, but with 2 weights. Okay, so squat down by the knees, swing the weights up, ease the weights down, decelerate. That's where you get the real bicep fun. Little squat, thrust, ease the weights down. Squat, thrust. I'm going to keep my palms open for on the way down because I really want to isolate the bicep, bicep, bicep. Good. Squat, curl, hands, palms forward. Then you just turn them real quick. Squat, turn your palms, keep them open, flip them back. Squat, open palms, turn them in as you squat, bring it back. Good. Open palms, turn them in as you squat. Curl. Good. Oh, shoot. Good. Just think about your biceps and you'll feel the difference when you bring those weights down to your sides, keeping the palms open. I've got about 80% accuracy here. Palms open. Two more times. That's just good. I'm going to keep that weight in my hand, go onto a single leg. I'm doing dominant side first. Bring the other leg somewhere that's not the floor. This is a good position out in front of you with your knee up to your chest level. This is a fine position as well with your leg back behind you. If you can't balance, keep a leg back behind you and do the overhead presses this way. Great, valuable exercise. So I'm going to keep my knee up to my chest and press. You can tee out your other arm. Oh man, I fell out of it. You'll get different camps. Some say like don't extend your arm fully overhead. Some say go fully overhead. I mean, if you're locking your elbow out overhead, like you're going to do that in your life. So why would you like not do it in exercise? I think the general sentiment is you'll feel like more concentrated in the shoulder if you don't extend all the way up because you keep tension. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the other side. Now, on the other side, lift that leg up, knee to chest, or back behind you, or rest it on the floor. Me. Kick my foam roller out of the way. I'm going to tee out my left arm. It just gives it something to do, really. Massaging the muscles of my back as I drag this overhead. Trying to focus on my right side, especially on the down part. Dragging down, push up, down, push up, down, push up, down. Let's go 3. Woo! Oh no. If you fall, add 1 on. 2 and 1. All right. 1 intermission, then we do the set again. Come down onto your forearms. Come into a front plank. Forearm plank, don't think, just go. Forearm plank. In a train station, wherever you want to, you can forearm plank. Tap the right knee, lift it up. Tap the left knee, lift it up. Tap both knees down to the floor, lift them up. It's right and left. Yes, I know I'm saying the opposite leg that I'm actually doing. You can alternate which knee taps first. You know, try to keep your hip flexors shining down to the floor. Shrug your shoulders down away from the ears by dragging your elbow pressure back. And just keep alternating 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, and both. Right, left, and both. Drag your shoulders down. Every time you finish the both, just keep pulling your elbows back towards your ribs. One more time. Good job. Oh, delicious hold. Feel how awesome that plank feels now, right? You're just hanging out here. It's all locked into place. Everything is magnified in your core. Take a child's pose. Apparently that word magnified, I used it yesterday too. I was thinking like illuminated, like brightened, right? Like just ping, it's available. So squat thrust, I'm gonna add weight. I'm gonna hold a 25. A lot of people like to hold kettlebells for this purpose because it's easier to hold on to. I'm gonna hold it like a kettlebell. Fun factoid, remember physics, right? Force equally distributed from side to side. Feel this, it actually weighs less. It weighs less when I hold it in the middle than when I hold it by the end because force down, gravity goes down too. So it's adding to gravitational force 9.2. whatever, ask Newton, I forgot, and his apple tree. So versus holding it from end to end. So pick your own adventure. I'm going to hold it from top to bottom. I'm going to keep my feet slightly everted. That means toes facing slightly away from each other for this one. And I'm going to shine the crotch forward as I come into the squat thrust. There's no way to say that and not laugh. And I'm just isolating through the hip flexor. Like the less you think about the arms and the legs, the better for this. It's almost like a crunch. I'm trying to make it like shake and be punctuated down, up, down, up, down. Squeeze through those hip flexors forwards. Good. You can also like come up onto the balls of your feet if you want to add a little fun calf raise balance challenge. Good. Heart rate gets a lovely boost for a little metabolic action in the middle of your day. And relax that. Grab your, I was like way too, like drop the weight down. Dramatic weight drop. It was 25. So yeah, that's kind of what I have available. So I have that big 44-pound back there, but I could have used that. It's a little bulky, but it's all good. So we're gonna go into the squat curls now. So same deal. Squat, curl up, palms open as you come down. Squat, curl up. Squeeze the elbow tips at the bottom. If the last one was high heart rate, this one's medium. You can keep your inhale and exhale through your nose. Slow down your deceleration and squeeze the heck out of those weights. Keep your wrists firm on the way down. Two more. All right, set one of those weights down. I'm going to take it to the other side to start, so my non-dominant side. See how this goes. Pack the shoulder into its socket and lift your opposite leg up, knee to chest, and we press down. This is number 8. Not that we care. It's less about amount of reps for our purposes and more about just doing it, feeling it in the places. Okay? In the places. What do you mean? Whole right side body. From your heel through the pinky. 2 more times. Oh boy. All right. We'll do the other side. Those used to be easy for me. It's okay. Okay, so we'll come up and see how I just tipped out, like that foot kind of didn't do what it was supposed to do. My left inner thigh isn't quite activated enough, so you can add a little like inner thigh squeeze, anything else to get you stabilized before balancing on that one side. So bring it up, knee to chest, going left side, my dominant side, so maybe it's your right side, the whole left side. The vast majority of people, me included, generally speaking, are best served to do a higher rep count to a point. If number 10 feels like number 1 did, you need to add difficulty, either by removing a limb or adding a jump or adding weight or taking no rest between your exercises. The percentage of people, 3 more times, that I have with goals of like, I want to do a fitness competition or whatever it is. Most people are like, I need to gain some muscle, right? I need to like stay fit, gain some muscle. Great job on that, by the way. And we'll call it a day. But before, this video becomes viral, and everyone's like, you said rep count doesn't matter. It is relevant, but the majority of us are going to be doing higher rep, more circuit style training and just getting everything tuned, right? That's what we're all about. Just getting some muscle, keeping some oxygen, like it's, clearing the arteries, all that good stuff. So just keep after it. Just do some reps, or if you're at a loss to do anything at all, I would say drop down on the floor, go on your back and just check in with a single leg raise. Like that is one of the most innocuous first steps that you can do to kind of course correct for the rest of the day. Okay, bye.